Hello, this is the TradeSite US Forex market preview and international economic data roadmap for the week beginning Sunday, the 12th of January 2020, ending Friday, the 17th. This is already options expiration week for January to start the year. In terms of, well, let's just start with here's the dollar index daily chart. It's gone nowhere. We're still sitting exactly where we were about 8 months ago at the start of this chart. It's done nothing most of this year. I posted the Forex results for the year. We had a decent year despite the strangeness of all this, but it's certainly been a good run. Let's take a look at the euro dollar, which is the inverse of the dollar index. Hasn't gone anywhere for a while. The pound dollar also hasn't done much. The Aussie dollar holding on. Look at that static trend line and the support level that's just there. Such a great use of our tools. The euro yen 13 sell signal about a month ago or 3 weeks ago, and it's been down ever since. The pound yen had a 13 sell signal on the high day, and it's been down ever since. The pound Swiss, okay, nothing there, and it's been so dead. The New Zealand dollar pair, nothing here. All right, in terms of the action this week, 30-minute candles. Finally had a full week after the 2 holiday weeks prior to that for New Year's and Christmas, and high to low for the week was only about 120 pips on the euro, which is not exciting, and on the pound, um, like 180 pips or something like that. No, yeah, it's just bad. Like that's not a great week. So we haven't really seen the forex market start to expand out again since the start of the new year. In terms of economic data coming out this week, let's go through the calendar. Sunday, bank holiday in Japan to start the week. Foreign direct investment out of China, German WPI, Italian retail sales, new loans out of China at some point this week, along with M2 money supply. 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, we've got the UK's GDP, manufacturing production, construction output, goods trade balance, index of services, and industrial production. So there's all of that, obviously. Then we've got Canada's Bank of Canada Business Outlook Survey Monday morning. Federal budget balance here in the U.S., the NYSER business confidence out of New Zealand, along with building consents. Now we're into Monday evening. Bank lending and current account out of Japan, trade balance, and U.S. denominated trade balance out of China. Economy watcher sentiment out of Japan here in the U.S. in the morning on Tuesday. CPI, one of our big three, so we'll be half size ahead of that, along with the NFIB Small Business Index. We've got the IBD tip economic optimism number. New Zealand's FPI Tuesday night. Japan has their money stock. There's been a speech from a Bank of Japan governor. We've got preliminary machine tool orders going into Wednesday. French final CPI, UK CPI, PPI, HPI, and RPI. All the inflationary numbers at 4:30 a.m. on Wednesday. Love how they do that all at once. That's great. Industrial production and trade balance out of Europe. German 30-year bond auction core PPI out of the U.S. Empire State Manufacturing Index here in the U.S. We've got the CB Leading Index out of the UK. Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, crude oil inventories. Then we got a couple Fed members speaking. The U.S. Beige Book at 2 in the afternoon. Going into Thursday, core machinery orders and PPI out of Japan. RICS Housing Price Index. Thursday, German final CPI, Bank of England Credit Conditions Survey. We got the ECB monetary policy meeting accounts out of Europe. ADP non-farm employment chains out of Canada. Retail sales here in the U.S. along with Philly manufacturing index. Import prices and export prices. The unemployment claims, that's the weekly number, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. I got a Fed member speaking. Business inventories out of the U.S. and the housing market index at 10. Natty gas at 10:30. Tick long-term purchases at the close of market at 4. Business manufacturing index out of New Zealand that night. China's got their GDP fixed asset investment, industrial production, press conference, retail sales, and their unemployment rate at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. Japan's tertiary industry activity after that. Swiss PPI, French government budget balance, European current account, Italian trade balance, German or UK retail sales, Europe's final CPI, foreign securities purchases out of Canada, housing starts and building permits out of the U.S., capacity utilization and industrial production out of the U.S., preliminary University of Michigan sentiment here in the U.S., along with Schultz jobs openings, and that is it to wrap the week. So we'll see what we get. Interesting for Forex. Again, Friday's options expiration. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week.